continue with the component tree from our previous video, but we will add one more child layer. Prop drilling in React occurs when data needs to be passed through multiple layers of nested components in order to reach a deeply nested child component. Is it bad? Not necessarily. However, it can lead to some issues. First, readability and clarity. Developers may find it challenging to understand the flow of data and manage props effectively, especially in large component trees. Not like these others, but imagine 2-3 more layers. Next, debugging and maintenance. When changes are needed, prop drilling requires modifications across multiple components, making updates time-consuming and prone to errors. Also, testability. Components tightly coupled through prop drilling can be harder to test in isolation, as their behavior relies heavily on the data they receive from parent components. And of course, performance. Passing props through multiple layers of components can cause unnecessary renders and decrease the efficiency of the application. What can we do to prevent or avoid prop drilling? React actually offers us few patterns and features. First, Context API. It's a pattern provided by the React library that allows for the global sharing of data within a tree of components without the need to pass props at each level. Second, component composition. This is a very useful pattern that should always be kept in mind. It involves breaking down larger components into smaller, more focused ones, and then passing necessary data as props only to the immediate children that require them. Another option is centralized state management, utilizing libraries like Zustand, Redux, or Preact Signals. Centralized state management decouples components from data by storing it in a central location, accessible to all components. This way eliminates the need to pass data through props. And last, custom hooks. Custom hooks encapsulate stateful logic and side effects. When a component needs access to this logic, it can use the custom hook instead of receiving it as props. And that's it. Prop drilling, always remember, involves passing data through multiple layers of components. It doesn't have to be problematic, but it can pose challenges in larger, more complex applications. To prevent it, we should think about the way how we build and reuse our components, and if necessary, we can use React Context API, custom hooks, or centralized state management libraries.